What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow back with the Boxing Clinic. One time for the one-time shout out to the LDBC. And talking about two of the fights on the triple header HBO tomorrow night, which is a official banger for boxing tomorrow. A lot of great boxing after the fake fight press tour we're not going to speak on no more. You know, full of bullshit. We got Arthur Abraham, Chris Beck Jr. early in the day, about 5 o'clock. Don't quote me on that. Eastern Standard Time, though, around that time. And then we got, you know, the PBC on Fox, Deportes, and Fox, regular Fox as well. The top of the bill is Omar Figueroa, Robert Guerrero, and then Arthur Spilka's making a return since being knocked out versus Deontay Wilder versus another undefeated Polish fighter up there in Uniondale, New York. That hasn't been a main event up there since, a big fight up there since Mike Tyson fought in 1986, and I think they renovated the joint as well, so it should be definitely a good venue to watch. And it's on regular Fox, so if you don't have HBO or access to HBO, then that's the fight for you tomorrow night. But let's talk about the triple header, the opening fight of the card. All these guys made weight. You know, Joe Smith Jr., Sullivan Barrera, Miguel Berchelt, Takashi Miura, everybody made weight. So that's the good thing about this. So we don't have any bullshit in the game right here. And basically the winner, from what I'm hearing, the winner of Sullivan Barrera and Joe Smith Jr. might get a crack at fighting Sergey Kovalev next. And that'd be huge for the simple fact that Kovalev was talking about moving to cruiserweight before, you know, because he wanted to potentially think about joining Virgil Hunter. He says no point in me and Andre Ward being in the same division with the same trainer. So it seems like he's going to stay put at light heavyweight from what I'm hearing. And the winner, Joe Smith Jr., Sullivan Barrera, can get a crack at Sergey Kovalev. And that's tough. That's telling me a lot about Kovalev. We talked about yesterday with the video about after traditionally in boxing now, after taking a loss, you get an easy fight or a tune-up fight after each loss, which I think is stupid. And you can check that video. I did it last night. That's good for Kovalev. He's getting right back in the fire versus two good fighters. And Sullivan Barrera has definitely improved since losing to Andre Ward. A year or two ago, or 2 years ago maybe, and he's definitely improved. He's a better fighter. He said he's got to be a better fighter from that, and you know, I'm getting confidence in this kid as well. You know, he's doing better. Versus pay-per-view Paul Parker, I think he can clean up a lot of things. He's a little sloppy in his attack and a little careless with his movement, but definitely he got skills, and he's fine-tuning them. He's honing all his skills. He's getting better and better each time out. Last time versus pay-per-view Parker, he got a little bit sloppy. I like to see him tighten up his movement a little bit more, his defense a little bit more, and you know, he just doesn't have that elite speed that scares you, and that's one thing that's lacking in this game. But he's definitely becoming a polished product now and growing since he fought Andre Ward. He only had 17 fights. Now he got 20, then going into 21 versus Joe Smith Jr. Now, Joe Smith Jr. is a guy who's knocked out early in his career, and Sullivan Barrera has been on record saying he ain't got a chin. So we definitely going to see. He wasn't a full-time fighter in the beginning. Now he's able to not have to, you know, work full-time, still a union rep at his job. And they let him go and come, you know, work as he pleased and as he needed. So he's able to focus on his career now. He's 100% focused, similar to Tevin Farmer, who wasn't focused early in his career, and he's really rebuilt himself up and took the game seriously. Same thing for Joe Smith Jr. He's gonna take this shit serious, and he's definitely a powerful fighter. I like to see him improve the defense, but the attitude and the tenacity and the nastiness and the dog in him, I think that's good for him in this fight. He got a big right hand, got a decent, you know, jab, but he's a very aggressive dude. Like to dig to the body with the left hook. It's gonna be a great fight. I got Joe Smith Jr. a 6-round knockout, but it wouldn't shock me if Sullivan Barrera completed the mission and got the job done. I'm Miguel Berchelt versus Takashi Miura. Like I talked about in prediction videos as well. I did prediction videos for both of these fights, so you can go check the page on YouTube for that. But both of these, you know, both of those guys are official barn burners. You know, they have a mutual opponent in Francisco Vargas. I think that's his name, Francisco Vargas. Sorry if I butchered his name. And, you know, Takashi Miura fell to his hands. You know, he failed in a tough effort. He dropped Vargas. And, you know, he lost and got stopped, in the 9th round, I believe, and got tired out. And the problem with Takashi Miura is he doesn't change speed on his punches, so everything is thrown with the kitchen sink, the bathroom sink, the basement, all that shit. Everything is thrown with bad intentions. And the downfall to that is simply that you tire yourself out, you're losing your energy. The reason why you like to change speed on punches is definitely to keep the other guy off balance and put him in a position for those big punches. You touch him when you really know where he's going to be at, and then you laying the bang. You know, you touch him, find out the range, calculate where he's going to be at, try to figure out his movement and his rhythm. Then you hit him with the big shots when you know where he's going to be at. You're 100% sure or mostly sure that you're going to be accurate. And when you throw everything with mustard and the works on there, tire yourself out because, you know, just tiring yourself out. That's just common knowledge. And Miguel Berchelt, he's got to been knocked out early in his career by a very big guy with a left hook being the aggressor. He's not going to have to be the aggressor here. He's going to be able to be in his cover zone and box. As long as he controls distance and be able to keep Takashi Miura in front of him, he should be okay. And do his basic nice little dig to the body, jab, and just able to sustain, you know, Miura's pressure, he should be okay. Just using angles and doing what he want to do. And the one loss Miguel had was he was being an aggressor and he was thinking offense, got caught with a left hook. This won't happen here. He's going to be able to keep Miura in front of him. Everything's going to be in front of him. Miura is a southpaw. And that's it. Just keep everything in box. And at the end of the day, you know, when Miura starts to tire down like he did with Francisco Vargas, it's to drop the hammer on him. You know, then, you know, you touch him. Then you start putting the power shots on him. The body shots are going to take effect. Then you drop him. That's all you got to do. Then you drop him. Just drag this guy deep. He likes to throw all his steam out early in the fight. And he likes to throw steam out. He has a good 1-2. Roy Jones compared it to a Pacquiao left 1-2. And he's a tough competitor. But at the end of the day, this is just a stepping stone for Miguel Berchelt, I think. I forgot what round I had him stopping him in, but he's going to stop him in my opinion. Both of these fights have the potential to be fight of the year fight candidates as well as the Robert Guerrero and Omar Figueroa. So you might be in for a rare treat Saturday night with all these fights. So get your DVR ready or get your multiple TVs ready or your multiple devices. It's going to be a good night.